In chapter 2868, the focus shifts to a warm family gathering centered around a hot pot meal. The scene begins with Kendrick not mentioning to Kenneth that he wasn't at the martial arts gym recently. Before Julian could respond to Kenneth's earlier question, Kiara calls everyone to dinner. Mrs. Karen from the kitchen announces that it's time to eat, prompting the family to gather and bring out the prepared ingredients for the hot pot. Despite Mr. Karen's absence, the family sits together and enjoys the steaming hot pot. Kendrick takes this opportunity to bring out his father's collection of famous wine, along with four small wine glasses. He asks Mrs. Karen for permission to drink a little. Mrs. Karen agrees, stipulating that they can each have a small drink as long as they don't overindulge, since overdrinking would make it difficult to go to work the next day. Kendrick agrees to this condition, expressing that even a small drink is better than none. When he pours wine for Kiara, he only fills her glass halfway, citing that she's a girl and should drink less. However, she is dissatisfied with this, arguing that her drinking capacity is on par with her brother's. Kenneth, exercising his authority as the eldest brother, insists that Kiara drink even less, threatening to let her take only a sip and then give her cup to Julian if she protests further. Kendrick, seeking to ensure Kiara's rationality, whispers to her to drink less and take advantage of Julian getting drunk to ask him if he's sincere about his feelings for her. He believes that people often speak the truth when drunk. Kiara, amused and exasperated, responds that Julian has a strong tolerance for alcohol, having previously finished a whole bottle of her father's good wine without getting drunk. She believes Julian's words are sincere, even without the influence of alcohol. She then serves Julian some food with a smile, advising him to drink less and suggesting they go for a walk after dinner. Julian agrees despite Mrs. Karen's concern about the cold weather in Jonsburg. She mentions how difficult it has been for her to endure the harsh winters, even after decades of marriage. She recalls how she used to take her children to her parents' house during the winter when they were young, but had to stop when they started school. Julian reassures Mrs. Karen that he isn't afraid of the cold. Kendrick humorously suggests that if Julian does feel cold, Kiara can hug him to keep him warm, implying that Kiara's fiery enthusiasm would make him feel like it's summer even in winter. This teasing makes Kiara blush, prompting Kendrick to laugh heartily and tease her further, suggesting she shouldn't drink her small glass of wine for fear she might get drunk just from blushing. Throughout the chapter, the warmth of family interaction and the comfort of shared meals are highlighted. The Karen family's dynamics are shown through their banter and care for one another, demonstrating the close bonds they share.